Have you ever been handed a key with really no idea what code series it is, what the space and depth information is, and well, it's kind of like a mystery key, but you need to duplicate it. Now, typically, if you're gonna be using your standard manual key duplicator, well, that's easy. Find the key, put it in, duplicate it, and you're done. So I wanna show you a really cool feature that I believe you're gonna really like on the Triton Plus here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna have some fun today. So what I wanna do is I wanna show you something really basic yet really powerful on the Triton Plus key machine here. And so what we're gonna do here is I have this random Y11 key duplicated on a JMA Y11 key. There's no code series, there's none of that. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this into the Triton. We're not gonna give it any information outside of the fact that it's a single-sided shoulder stopped key. And we're gonna ask the machine to trace the whole thing, and then we're gonna put an extra Y11 in and we're gonna see if it works. Now, why is this important? Well, due to the menu and how it works, there's gonna be times that maybe you can't find the key that you're looking for in the standard menu. Well, if that's the case and you need to duplicate a key, well, you're gonna be kind of out of luck. Well, luckily for all of us, the Triton has the ability that it will just trace a key just based on some very basic information. Now, where this can really come in handy is on some different high security style keys, but to really show the simplicity and the power to help you understand what's going on, we're just gonna do this basic Y11 key. Let's have some fun. All right, so I'm really excited to show you this feature here. So what we have here, we just have a standard Y11 key. As you can see here, just kind of a real basic standard, but it can be pretty difficult to get in here and to start searching by a Y11 and coming up with the exact code or space and depth information that you need. Well, because guess what? You don't know anything outside of what you see, essentially. And so it's really not worth spending a ton of time trying to figure it out, problem solving, cutting keys, wasting them. You don't really want to spend your time doing any of that. And that brings us to a really cool feature here, and it's called trace duplication. Let me go ahead and click on it here. Now, of course, it says, please do not use this method if you can locate the information that you need, which I totally understand, but let's go ahead and have a little bit of fun, all right? So this is just your standard single-sided shoulder stopped key here, okay? So we're gonna click that. It's gonna ask us what side to put it in. Now let me go ahead and try in here with the jaw. I'm gonna clean it off, as we know that's super important to do due to how this machine calibrates. All right, so let's go and put this in here. Now, because of some of these cuts here, there's not a lot of meat here, so making sure that it can clear is really important. And just by sticking it in here and looking, that's not gonna work because it's gonna go too low and hit it. So what we need to do is flip it over to side B. So all we're gonna do here is we're gonna pick this up. I'm just gonna flop it around like that. Now we're on side B. Let's go ahead. That works really well. Okay, so we got that in there. You can see there's enough room. Is what I mean is that you have to have enough room for this tracer to hit all of the different, hit on the key without touching the actual jaw here, right? Otherwise, it's not gonna work. So now that we have that in there, we know it's side B. So we'll look right here, we're gonna go to S2B. We're gonna click decode. Now, of course, make sure it's clear of debris. I just did that. As what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna watch the machine get in here. It's gonna calibrate itself really quick. And it's gonna just kind of search and hunt for this key and follow it along. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to use this example is because it doesn't have traditional cuts on it. Yep, so there you go, look at it, just follow that along there. I'll tell you what, that's really a good use case to make sure that everything is clean on there, especially when it's writing on that. It even drew us this little image here of kind of what it traced, and if we were just to open this up and look at it, we can see there that it looks pretty good. You know, kind of what I love here is that this key at the very tip was not really cut properly. And you can even see that in the picture there a little bit, which is really cool to see actually. So let me go ahead and grab a Y11 key. All right, I've got the Y11, let's go ahead and put it in here. All right, we got that. Now we're gonna use just the stock 2mm cutter here, and let's go ahead and hit cut. All right, let's open it up. Let's check it out here. So it looks like it did a pretty gosh darn good job there. Let's go ahead and try it in the little cam lock here. Now, of course, these don't have the tightest tolerances, but it really will kind of let us know. And there you go. So that's how you can actually just decode and duplicate just a mystery kind of key, just like this Y11 cam lock key here. Now, is that cool or what? You know, like I said, you know, I chose that key because it doesn't have your standard cuts on it. It's kind of weird. The tips cut a little bit, right? So there's like a lot of little things that maybe aren't as popular, and I wanted to see if the Triton could really get the job done. Of course, it did. But I would love to know what you thought of the process and what you think of the feature. Please let me know in the comments below, and make sure that you include the hashtag LockBoss to automatically get entered in to win 5 free prizes we give away each week here on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.